North Korea is using fake influencers to spread propaganda here on YouTube! And they want us to see it, so today we're gonna watch it, analyze it, and who knows, maybe we'll fall for it. Nah, we won't, it's pretty weird. You know North Korea, it's like South Korea, but on the north. Well, not really. While South Korea enjoys a flourishing democracy, a thriving economy, incredible technology, and K-pop, the other Korea, on the other hand, is ruled by a dictator, is completely isolated, has limited access to outside information, has constant food shortages, and whatever this is. And whatever this is. Now, maybe some of you clicked on this video wondering what propaganda is. You don't even know what the word means, right? Is it Spanish propaganda? What is that? You really thought I was gonna tell you that? Did you think this was school, dude? Go figure it out, you have the internet. Maybe in more understandable terms, North Korea and South Korea are like two brothers from an 80s body comedy movie. One is a clueless yet lovable guy, always getting into scrapes, and the other one will send you to a concentration camp if you question anything he says, but don't tell anyone he told you that. Or apparently not. I guess. Seems like that is not the case anymore because in the last couple of years, there have been a few North Korean YouTubers popping up, and the whole thing seems a little fishy because, you know, North Koreans aren't even allowed to have internet access like that. These YouTubers have been showing that Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea, is actually pretty cool.
Pyongyang, where I live, is a very beautiful and magnificent city. Literally, wherever you go, there are amusement parks.
Wherever you go in Pyongyang, there are so many indoor water parks.
And actually, I guess it's true. I'll show it to you later. Not gonna lie, kinda wanna go to North Korea now. Sounds like going to Disney or even better.
This is the action that may have cost this college junior his life, attempting to steal a propaganda poster from a hotel in North Korea. 17 months later, Warmbier was carried off a plane on U.S. soil
in a coma. Late today, his family confirmed he would never wake up.
Okay, maybe not better than Disney. That's probably why during the 90s, Kim Jong-un's brother, Kim Jong-nam, was caught using a fake Dominican passport trying to get to Tokyo Disney, the best Disney. Before then, Kim Jong-nam was actually expected to be the next leader of the country. Because of this incident, his father was like, come on, dude. This is an Universal Studios house. Get out of here. Anyway, I'm getting derailed. Let's get into it. Meet Sung A, aka Sally Parks. And this was Sung A's channel before it was banned. If you look at it from a surface level, it seems innocent enough, right? A young schoolgirl posting about her life, just like me. And she had gained over 30,000 subscribers. I wouldn't know what that feels like. Must be nice.
Hello everyone, I'm Song In from Pyongyang. I'm 11 years old and 5th year in the primary school.
Wow, I wonder, how does she speak English that fluently?
You may wonder how I can speak in English this fluently, right? Well, it is my mum who had done all the work. She taught me English from a very young age.
And as you can hear, she has a British accent and also a rehearsed, sophisticated way of speaking. Well, I guess that's what a British accent is. Yeah, British people, we all know it's rehearsed. No one really talks like that, come on.
And I promise you that next time I will go to the Munsu water park and tell you all about it.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if she breaks that promise.
Please take my warm greetings to you everybody, and I wish the good health and harmony of your family.
Now, before we get further into this, I feel like I need to clarify, I don't have any hate towards her. I'm not criticizing her. She's just a kid. She doesn't know any better. But since these videos are made in English, posted on YouTube, North Koreans can't even watch them, that means they're made for us. So I think we should be able to talk about them. I am criticizing, though, whoever is making her do this. The government, her parents, me, you, Sabumafu, I don't know. Okay? Cool. Let's watch them. Sung A's videos have simple premises, the kind any fictional kid would have on their fictional YouTube channel. But then the videos casually steer into not so subtly just showing you how amazing, fun, totally cool, and not weird in any way North Korea is. For example, let's start with this video where Sung A is talking about quarantining at home.
Hello everyone, I'm Songa from Pyongyang. Today, I want to apologize to you that I won't be able to go to the Munsu water park as I promised. But instead, you would have much more time to share with me since I'm quarantined at home.
Not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. She did promise. Anyway, suddenly the video just turns into an infomercial for North Korea's national healthcare system.
A week ago, I was starting to lie down sick. Temperature was 39 degrees. The next day, it was even worse. My mum was down too. I was starting to get awfully worried because the medicine was running out.
That's a pretty good setup. A generic illness, nothing too specific. Generic medicine running out. I wonder, who's gonna save her?
Just then, the doorbell was rang. Who on earth could it be?
Okay, who on earth do you think it could be? A, the military. B, a doctor. Pause this video and comment your answers down below.
Who on earth could it be? It was the military doctor.
Obviously, it was the military doctor, of course.
He introduced himself as the military doctor who was in charge of our apartment. They were here to deliver medicine to all of the people who were sick.
They got pretty comfortable. Also, the generic medicine is just like 2 salty water bottles, an empty Ziploc bag, and a week's worth of, at best, horse medicine.
At that moment, me and my mum just cried and cried like a baby. Then after 3 or 4 days later, we recovered. So from that time on, they became like my brothers.
That's a beautiful story. I think they just moved into her house. Her parents adopted them.
When I was sick, Song-young, who is my closest friend, brought me giant red, juicy strawberries by the door.
Why all the adjectives, man? Are you trying to sell me on something? You couldn't just say strawberries. That's too big. That is pretty big, red and juicy, and maybe probably delicious as well. I get it. There's also this video where she's visiting a children's hospital.
Hello everyone, nice meeting you again. Today I'm at one of the most modern and most famous hospitals known in our country. That is the Only Children's Hospital.
She's just there hanging around. Okay, and her excuse for being there is super weak.
Actually, I had a corn on my toe. To be frank, I could even go to the clinic which was near my home.
Even she is like, I don't really have to be here. I'm f***ing around, guys.
However, my heart was pumping with the desire of going to the Only Children's Hospital.
Damn. I take it back. She should get that checked out. I thought kids were supposed to be scared of going to the hospital. I remember when I was a kid, I locked myself in a hospital bathroom because I was scared of getting a shot on my butt. And I was like 15 years old.
Do you know why? Well, literally, I came here to look at the pictures more than to be cured.
I appreciate the honesty.
Don't tell my mum. Well, there are so many cartoon pictures from our country. Just like the boy general, the clever raccoon dog, together with the world's famous cartoons. This is the reason why I insisted coming to this hospital.
How strict is her mom? Like, I know an older person wrote her lines, and I guess they're trying to make her endearing with the whole psst, don't tell mom thing, you know, creating a connection with her and the audience. But she's telling us not to tell her mom that she's looking at cartoon pictures stuck on a wall, or else her mom is gonna get pissed, I guess. And that unintentionally tells you a lot about the culture. It's kind of scary. Also, small side note, she mentioned the boy general and the clever raccoon dog. So apparently they make cartoons in North Korea, and these are 2 of the main ones everyone grew up watching. Boy General is about a brave young soldier named So-mi who goes to war against the evil Japanese and Chinese invaders. It aired from 1982 to 2019. That's longer than The Simpsons. There's some rumors about Japanese animators being kidnapped and forced to animate in North Korea. And I'm sorry, but if that's true, they're doing a great job. Honestly, the animation looks super smooth, especially for TV animation. Please bear with me. I tried to find what these cartoons were about, and I don't know who wrote the descriptions of these shows on IMDb and Wikipedia, but according to IMDb, the storyline of the clever raccoon dog is about a raccoon dog is so smart that he can solve any problem he encounters, depending on adventures or incidents. He is often together with a male bear and a female cat. Amazing description. Okay, I just have to get further into this. Later, I'll show you what happened when Song-ae finally went to the water park. And also, I will tell you about another North Korean YouTuber, more on that later. But right now, we're gonna take a quick dip in the deep dive pool. I found the English dub of the clever raccoon dog, and both the show and the English dub are hilarious.
My heart is broken.
Hey, that sounds serious.
I better call the doctor.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Shame on you.
I could make a whole video about this. So, as the janky IMDb description said, the show revolves around a trio of anthropomorphic animals, a raccoon dog, a bear, and a cat. Every episode revolves around their random ass, definitely drug-induced adventures, which somehow always end up having some scientific lesson at the end, which I guess is nice, you know, for kids.
But Kat, that's why the hands on the clock started moving. The TV generates a magnetic field. Sometimes the magnetic field around a television can disrupt the mechanism inside a clock. It's working. I finally achieved the right angular momentum.
The animation goes from amazing to very trippy to creepy as fuck. The characters grunt and make weird noises way too often, like they have very bad asthma. Let me give you a small example of what a regular episode is about. In one episode, there's a magic show competition, and Raccoon Dog is practicing and having trouble pulling off his routine, while Cat and Bear have a duo act and are practicing their goldfish magic trick.
Ta-da! Wow!
Cool trick! What the hell?
Wow!
What the fuck?
Hey, wait a minute! Wow!
What kind of trick is that? That's horrible! Oh no! It got out of control for a second there. That was straight up black magic. Anyway, Cat starts teasing Raccoon Dog about his lack of magic abilities.
What astounding powers! You're sure to win first prize at the magic show on another planet, maybe.
So they go to another planet. While getting into the spaceship, Raccoon Dog carries a suspiciously large suitcase. So Bear and Cat start talking shit.
I bet you this is all a scam and he's got a better magic act in that trunk.
He made one so soon?
Those gears are always turning.
When they go into space, Raccoon Dog gets worried.
Very shortly, we're gonna be in a zero-gravity state. The ball might float in the air.
But Bear is taking none of that.
And where do you think you're going?
I'm just gonna put it in a safe place.
Nonsense! You were trying to steal my goldfish!
Anyway, they reach zero G, everything turns into a mess, and the goldfish dies. And boy, they mourn it.
What do we do?
Oh, he needs water!
Poor thing. Will he make
Too
it?
late now. There's no way we can win first prize. Huh, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be in this mess in the first place. Oh, our little buddy's a goner. No, why? Why?
Until Raccoon Dog saves the day and brings the goldfish back from the dead with the amazing power of, you guessed it, centrifugal force.
Of course. We used a fan to create centrifugal force.
I mean, he's not called the stupid Raccoon Dog, he's called the clever Raccoon Dog after all.
That's what you call centrifugal force, my friends. When a bucket of water is spun around quickly, centrifugal force pushes an object away from its center.
Oh, and also all he had in the suitcase were handmade magician's costumes for his friends. He's such a sweetie.
I really hope you like it, Bear. I want you to know I made it myself.
Oh, I feel terrible. I thought you were pulling a fast one.
Cat proceeds to get a bit too touchy with Raccoon Dog and they win the first place at the magic show. And that's an episode of The Clever Raccoon Dog. And also, a side note within a side note, what the hell is a raccoon dog? Is it a raccoon or is it a dog? Or is the title missing a comma? Clever Raccoon? Dog? Clever Raccoon? Dog? I'm sorry. Okay, according to Wikipedia, the common raccoon dog, named for its raccoon-like face markings. It is most closely related to foxes? That's false advertising. Anyway, I got carried away. Let's get back to the video.
This is just like a palace which is ruled by children and guarded by nurses and doctors. I thought that a palace is a place for kings and queens and dancing and singing. But if you come here, you would know that a palace for patients exists.
She's selling the shit out of that hospital. I'd be blushing right now if I was that hospital.
A child who comes here even forgets why they have come because of the cartoon pictures that are on the wall. And also there is a playground for the children.
Okay, but what about like important hospital stuff? Is it any good in that sense? Cool pictures, but what about the hospital part? I still haven't seen a bed yet. Okay, so I found a documentary from the BBC where they show this same hospital, and here they talk about how there's almost no patients at the hospital. And the ones that were shown were obviously staged and didn't seem to be sick at all.
What is this?
Like at one point, they were shown just a few kids using exercise equipment for adults. Like straight up, just a 4-year-old breaking a sweat on a treadmill that's way too big for him. It looked goofy. I also found a few other videos about this same hospital, but these were obviously made by North Korea. And yeah, it seems like a nice enough children's hospital, but again, most of these videos are just about the pictures on the walls. That's all they keep talking about. Like, there's not that much you can do with the pictures, right? Apart from looking at them, what can you do? Yo, why is she doing that? Stop that. That's making me uncomfortable. What am I missing here? Why is everyone doing this? Doctor, do you have the right equipment to treat my sick child? Dude, we got the fucking clever raccoon dog on the wall. What do you think? Go ahead, touch it. Touch it.
Even I have lost my pain for my toe. Oh, how I wish I could stay here and play all day. Next time, what kind of excuse would I make to come here again? Please tell me if you have any good ideas. And make sure that my mum doesn't know.
Okay, first of all, again, she's admitting that she made it all up just to go touch the pictures inappropriately. I appreciate the honesty. Second, she's asking people for advice on how to pull a reverse Gypsy Rose on her mom. What's up, guys? Would you help me lie to my mom so I could go to the hospital even though I'm not sick? Comment options down below. I want to touch the pictures. Anyway, here's this other totally realistic video depicting a typical summer day in North Korea.
Hi, everyone. Today I'm coming home after school. Oh, isn't it so hot? Well, I wish that I had something refreshing to eat. What do you say, Songyeong? Ah, sorry. First, I want to introduce you my best friend, Songyeong. She's the one who brought me giant red juicy strawberries during the quarantine. Hi, nice to meet you.
Sunghae is lucky. I wish I also had a friend with the same name as me who would bring me North Korean, red, giant, succulent, red, juicy, ripe, delicious, and flavorful red strawberries. What do you say, CJ?
Hi, nice to meet ya.
So that day's plot revolves around going to get shaved ice, and right away they let you know that North Korea has multiple flavors to choose from, okay? Don't get it twisted, mister.
There are many flavored shaved ice, just like the apple flavored ice, strawberry flavored, banana, tomato flavored, and even multi-fruit flavored ice.
Classic flavors, we got them all. Now, I don't want to judge, because as a man of the world, I understand there's different cultures with different palates and different traditions. I just had never heard of tomato shaved ice before, so let's look it up. It was a bit hard to find, but I found this one from South Korea. And you know what? Looks pretty good. I could eat that.
Yummy, let's dig in.
Okay, theirs doesn't really look like that, not gonna lie. It kind of looks like tomato water. But hey, maybe it's delicious. At the end of this video, they show a preview of the next video where she's finally actually going to the water park.
Oh, by the way, because it is a summer holiday, I swear that I would go to the Munsu water park. See you next time at Munsu water park. Bye-bye.
And I just find it funny how they already had filmed it before they posted this video. So they have like a whole production schedule. They shoot a whole season of Sunghae's live My Videos ahead of time. I wonder what the season finale is gonna be. Wait, we know what the season finale is. It's a cliffhanger. This one's a two-parter. One of the videos is 3.5 minutes, the other one is 5 minutes. Of course, we all know you can't post 9-minute videos on YouTube. YouTube would explode. And of course, it takes place at the motherfucking Munsu Water Park. Munsu Water Park is a state-run water park located in Pyongyang. It opened in 2013 and covers an area of 15 hectares. That's bigger than all of the Disney World parks and resorts combined. Okay, not even close. But could you imagine though? Well, you did imagine it. You believed me. You believed. You gotta learn your land units, man. When the park was finished building, there was an opening ceremony where the following speech was uttered. The water park is the edifice built thanks to the Korean People's Army service personnel's spirit of devotedly carrying out any project and their fighting traits, as they are ready to flatten even a high mountain at a go in hearty response to the order of the Supreme Commander. Basically saying, guys, listen, see? We need to keep doing whatever Kim Jong-un says. All the time, whatever he says. When we do it, we get a freaking water park, man. As if they even had a choice.
Hi, this is the outdoor water park. This is the real shining star of the water park. Wherever you go in Pyongyang, there are so many indoor water parks. And there are many outdoor water parks, just like the Manyongdae water park.
Not a water park. It's like an amusement park.
And the Rungra water park.
It's not exactly just a water park. This park has a bit of everything. It's an amusement park that also features a dolphinarium, a marine life museum, an aquarium, an arcade, a volleyball court, a basketball court, mini golf, and a water park area. And according to Google, it's permanently closed, so it doesn't even count. So they're pumping the numbers. What can you do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not a sin. They're pumping the numbers. What are you gonna do?
And there are water slides in many different sizes and colors, like, well, that. And there are even water slides that can make you faint at the sight, like that.
Overall, the Munsu Water Park seems like a pretty great water park. They got multiple cool slides and a wave pool. I guess you could really call it a
Water fun.
But the Munsu Water Park doesn't stop at water rides. No, sir. They also got trampolines, tennis courts, and badminton courts, which are totally different because they are totally different sports.
Well, now that we have looked around in a very watery view, let's look around in a bit of an unexpected view. This is the water park gym.
They also got a gym. Looks like this water park isn't just about making waves. They're also making gains.
This guy stinks!
Sorry again.
This is the water park gym. There are many exercises like that one.
Well, nice to see there's no 40-year-olds here. Oh, and they also got a rock climbing wall.
Now I'm going on the adventure of climbing on it. If I slip or fall, hopefully the safety rope would save my life.
Maybe. So Song-ae has got many more videos, and I urge you to watch all of them after this video is over. They range from a walk in the park, first day back to school,
Hi, good to see you back. Who's that?
giving a tour of a science museum, dance lessons given to her by her aunt, who is a famous professional acrobat. There's the raccoon again. Promoting free state-owned housing.
All of this is a free present from the state. Can you even imagine it?
Cooking at home next to a clone. Reading.
We are bookworms.
I want to tell you a little bit about a person in our history. In fact, he loves books so much that he read a certain book 100 times.
I wonder who that is. Playing basketball.
And as you can see, they're all tall and slim, whereas I'm a bit fat and shorter than they are.
Talent show time! And they're all just packed with suspicious activity, things that just don't smell right. Like how they randomly just blur random stuff out all of the time. Or how it seems like Song-ae is always being mysteriously led by someone behind the camera. Or how she has different phones in different videos. And one of my favorites is how they often just give up using the vlog style footage from her phone, her multiple phones, and just break the fourth wall. Like they show a third person POV. Who's filming that? Who's filming that? It seems they really have a film crew behind the scenes. And folks, it doesn't end here. As I said earlier in the video, Song-ae isn't alone. Meet Yumi Space, aka Olivia Natasha. She's yet another North Korean vlogger. She's a little older, and by the latest archive I could find, she had garnered at least 19,000 subscribers. Must be nice. But sadly, Unfortunately, her channel also got banned. What a coincidence. Her videos were a bit more boring in the sense that at least Song A's writing team tried to hide the propaganda inside some narrative. You got a little story to go along with the propaganda, a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. Now, Olivia, on the other hand, mostly just gave you straight up medicine. She wasn't trying as hard. Like this video where she's just being a real estate agent for the entire country.
So I'm here today to admire the streets in person.
Just looking around.
The skyscrapers, high-rise apartments, public buildings.
There's no cars? The street is so empty she can just stand in the middle of the road without a worry in the world. There's literally no people there. Okay, wait, there's one guy. He's getting the fuck out of there.
Public buildings and public service establishments and facilities are located in the area of more than 150 hectares.
Okay, so if you've been paying attention, you know this one. For 150 doll hairs, which one of these is bigger than 150 hectares? A, Disneyland, B, Disney World, or C, Yo Mama? Now pause this video and comment your answers down below. And the answer is Yo Mama.
150 hectares. And the groundbreaking ceremony was...
I added that sound effect, I admit it.
The groundbreaking ceremony was in February last year, which means it took merely a year to complete.
They built an entire city in 1 year. All the buildings at the same time. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. I don't even think that's healthy or safe to do. Usually, cities take hundreds of years to develop. But I guess if you throw enough money and threats at a problem, you can get anything done.
Some of you might know this is not the first street erected in the city lately.
That's not a street, that's a whole city.
창전,
They built more.
미래, 료명, 성화 street 등 경로 등 have been built.
How many cities are they building? It's all empty. There's actually this whole thing about North Korean ghost towns. They build complete towns that look good enough from far away, but if you actually look at them up close, you can tell they're abandoned. North Korea claims there's hundreds of people living there, but in reality, they're basically just facades. It's creepy as fuck. Also, there's this massive building in the middle of Pyongyang called the Ryugyong Hotel, also called the Hotel of Doom, because it looks like that. I don't even know why they still call it a hotel. They started building it in 1987, but 4 years later, they just stopped building it because they didn't have enough money to keep going. And it sat like that, unfinished, until 2008, when some company offered the government finally to just put glass on the outside so it didn't look as bad, as if hiding very expensive trash under a very shiny rug. But still, now, 37 years later, the interior remains unfinished and the hotel has not hosted a single guest. Nowadays, they just use it as a giant billboard to show propaganda. And according to Google, it's temporarily closed, so they might finish it someday. Back to Olivia, sorry I got carried away. North Korea has long been known for having food shortages, which have led to widespread malnutrition in the country. They have to rely a lot on help from other countries, and their local food production just can't keep up. Yet, if you look at Olivia's videos, that girl likes to eat. It seems like they're giving food away. On her first video, Olivia went to an ice cream store, and again, there's the raccoon. And I just want you to look how perfectly lined up everything is. Look at those refrigerators behind her. Everything looks too immaculate. Kinda like a bad movie set. They just put one row of perfectly lined up products up on the front and called it a day. I don't think she's even allowed to take them home. She has to put them back. Olivia has a few more videos, and they range from working out next to heavily pixelated people, or man on the street interviews asking suspiciously knowledgeable people if they like Messi or Ronaldo, showing her impressive and totally not traced drawing skills. There he is. Anyway, the cat is out of the bag. Or the clever raccoon dog is out of the bag. Turns out, according to a Business Insider article, they did a background check on Song A, Sally Parks, and it's no surprise. She is what you call in the business A Nepo baby, born into the country's elite. Those fancy perks you see in her videos are like VIP areas, reserved for special people in a special class. Turns out she was raised in the UK while her dad was working as a diplomat in the North Korean embassy over in London until 2016 when the family just packed up and headed back to North Korea when she was just 7. So the whole story about her mom teaching her English was BS. That still doesn't explain why she has a British accent since it's a fake accent and no one really talks like that. And keep in mind, North Korea only allows its most trusted people to go abroad due to the high chance they'll just piece the fuck out. But of course, Song-ae's family is practically North Korean royalty. Her grandpa is a senior government official and her great-granddad was an elite military commander who guarded the Kim family. In closing, I don't really know what I'm talking about. Do not take anything here as fact. I don't know if I did the proper research. As I said, did you think this was school, dude? Did you come here to learn something? No, man. Ew. Nah, I'm not a teacher. Are you confused? Are you slow or something? And with this, we have reached the end of this video. And guys, we kid, we josh, we joke around, we whores around, and I know this video will just leave you with more questions than answers, but at the end of the day, again, let's not forget, North Koreans are very real people with very real problems. And even though they might not know any better and their government might try to convince us otherwise, they are just not living in a great situation. And I truly feel for them. But who knows, hopefully one day things will get better and we'll get a glimpse of what the real North Korea is like and all the shit that really goes down, and I'll probably make a video about it. With that being said, thank you so much for reaching the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm new to this, so that would really help me out. Anyway, bye.